Hey family, it is a video day in May, video number 18, and I have come on to show you guys my beginning and my planning of my homesteading and the beginning and the planning of my gardening and all this kind of stuff. Guys, when I tell you I am so stoked about this, and one thing about me, I'm a planner. And I like to do a lot of research. I like to do a lot of background. I like to before I just jump into something, I want to know a lot about it, a lot about the background of it, some of the best ways to do it, some hacks, how to save some money, how to reuse things. And I'm always thinking about going green. Going green, oh, see, that's goals. Yeah, to be able to live a life to whereas, everything is fully functionable. You're recycling everything. You waste less. I mean, those types of things. That's kind of where I'm going. Okay, so I want you guys to take this ride with me while I show you guys some of the things that I've learned along the way and some things that have pointed my compass and things that have made sense to me. And I'm just beginning. This is my beginning. And so, but in the midst of it all, I guess, you know what? Let me say this. Because for years, because a lot of these books and stuff that I have, like this month-to-month California book, oh my God, I've had it. Let's see, Isaiah he'll be 25. I had this before Isaiah was born. This one here, this California gardening, this is another one that I had before Isaiah was born. However, this one, I got this one from Five Below. I want to say probably it was April something. It was sometime last month, but it's still a good one. It's a really, really good book. This here is just my tablet that, I take a lot of notes and stuff in. This right here is illustration of my gardening. I had two different layouts, and this was one layout that I had picked. I always date my stuff, so what's the date on this? Okay, how does my garden grow? So I did this April. I always put a date, the day, and the time. So it was April 9th. This was a Thursday. And this was 8:28 p.m. And so that's how I, this is how I plan. This is how I do stuff. So I had that illustration. And then on this one, on the back, I was like, okay, then I can probably change it up and make it a little bit different, And so, yeah, my whole thing, I really want physics garden, and it's an apothecary garden. And so I want to live off my land. I want to grow all the things that most things that I eat. And I also want to be able to cook and feed my dogs with the things that I prepare, and for my grown children as well. So anyway, I begin to write these notes. So this is just, what is this garden? And these are materials. And I got raised beds, trellises, and I put them in the order in which to get things. So when did I do this? This was the Tuesday, the 7th of April, and 1:53 p.m. And so I was just writing different things down. And I was talking about what I would do first, second, third, and then therefore, okay, the materials, raised bed, trellises, pathway materials, soil, then your water source. And then I got assembly. The first thing I'm going to be doing is the base of the garden, the walkway, the paths, and all like that. So I'm going to start at the base, and then I'm going to build up from the base, okay? So then we're going to go with raised beds. Then we're going to be talking about the soil. Then we're going to be going into the trellises. And then what we're planting. Around the borders, we're going to put herbs and flowers. In the center, we're going to put large plants, fruiting crops. And then we're going to put seeds. We're going to seed around in certain areas as well. Our leafy greens and our our root crops. So, and then what else is in here? Just a quick little, let's see. Let me see what else I got in here that y'all can. Okay, the best herbs, fruits, and vegetables for dogs. And so, again, I did this Thursday, April 9th, 2026. I put thoroughly cook. I was talking about a freeze dryer, a cooker. The words I would like to get into freeze drying his food. Now I do a lot of baking right now. I also can dehydrate, with my multi cooker. So I do it like that too. But I really want to get into more of the freeze drying because the freeze drying is, much more healthier for him. So, okay. And then, over here on the back of this page here, it was for what? Pest control. Yeah. And planting. Okay. And then different things that's going to repel different things. So the repel pouches, pest repel pouches, I'm going with cedar wood, castor oil, peppermint, and cinnamon sticks. And I made those and I put them all outside and I put them like in the little sandwich snack size bags. And put them like all around outside and stuff. And they worked, but you know, I can't say they work long, but they were a deterrent. Okay, avoid grapes, raisins, and cherries. So Kai can't have that. Okay. So then I began to write about the different, types of plantings. And so like your greens, like your collard greens, your mustard greens, and all like that, those are considered as brassicas. A lot of people don't know it like that, but they are. So your different greens and stuff. And so I wrote down on how to grow them, what it takes, where to put them at, and so on and so forth. And so these are just some of my notes on that. Front and back. So I'm just going to scan through there really fast so y'all could just kind of see. And then on the root vegetables, so it would be taproots, tubers, bulbs, corms, and I can't pronounce that, but it's like rhizomes, something like that. So anyway, this was April 30th, 2026. It was on a Thursday. It was 12:48 p.m. So, but let's go over here to my cute little box right here that I wanted to show y'all. Can I show y'all this box right here? Okay. In this box right here, now this is, I absolutely love it. Okay. Now first, this box is called it's a 4x6 photo box. And what I did with this photo box is I made it for my seeds. Okay. And so, but first, I love the moon. Y'all know that. And so, this is my moon calendar it's just a wheel that you put it on to like the beginning of the month. And then, it lets you know what to do during different times of the month based off of the month and how the month is going. And see, believe it or not, a lot of the things that the moon is deep, y'all. I mean, it has a lot to do with hydrations, emotions, water, the waves of the ocean, just so many different things. So the moon is deep. But yeah, so this, and it just shows you how it works and everything. So I have that. And then this here is, oh my God, this wheel is also indispensable. This here, because certain things grow at certain times of year. You just can't just put things out there in the ground and it don't work like that. That's not how it works. You have plantings that you do in the spring, and then you have plantings that you do in the fall. And also, everything is not a direct sow of just putting seeds in the ground. Some things you have to start and make seedlings, and then you transport those into your huge pot or in the ground or so on and so forth. But and this also has a lot to do with companion planting. Companion planting, family, is you want to put certain plants and things together, plants, trees, your berries and stuff like that. And you want to intermingle them with different things like marigolds. See, I like marigolds anyway, because marigolds go way back. I'm talking about marigolds go way back to ancestral. Okay. And they were known to ward off like evil spirits and stuff like that. And, so it's different things that, that just kind of run deep. There's different types of sage, and stuff like that. So there's different things that you want to have about your garden that's going to do double duty on other things. So not only just, warding off insects, pests, and stuff like that, but to also, bring in good energy into your environment, into your personal space. So now on this end is fall. And see, one thing, too, because I'm in zone 10A. So you want to look into what zone you're in. So then therefore you'll know what grows, what grows good in your area and what really does not grow good in your area. Because you really need to know that. Okay. Because everything don't grow everywhere. It's different climates. So just take that into account. Okay. So, this is my companion planting chart, and it lets us know, what we can plant, together, because you want to know that, because they're going to do different things. They're going to amend the soil. They're going to have, they're going to bring pollinators. They're going to, like different aphids and stuff like that, like those little things that just be eating that stuff, the little worms and stuff like that. You want to grow things in your garden that's going to, wean those things out of your garden. You want to attract the good things and you want to repel the bad things. So this right here. So let's see. Let's just for instance, okay, let's go with melons. Where's melons? Okay. So with our melons, and then when you go up here and it's color coded, okay, so grow well together, beneficial to garden overall, combo helps pest control, and then don't plant this together. Okay, so if it's red, it's automatically don't plant this together. Like, let me zoom in on that. Okay, so with carrots, cucumber, oregano, parsley, peas, squash, Swiss chard, and tomatoes, it's cool. Then you want to put sage and thyme in that mix, and you want to put some rosemary in it. But what you don't want to put in there is beans, broccoli, and cucumbers. That don't go with that. Okay, so we're not going to be doing that. Now back down here to our melons. Okay, now look at here. We got beans, peas, onions, marigolds, nasturtiums, sage. All of them go good together. Okay, thyme, yeah. But we don't want to be planting corn, peppers, potatoes, sunflowers, and squash when we're doing melons, beans, and peas. That don't go with that. Okay, so you want to get you a companion chart to know exactly what goes with what, so then therefore it makes it so much easier for you. So now let's get to this. Now, in this box here, again, like I told you a while ago, this is for photos, but I use my ingenuity. I'm like, okay, well, look at here. I want one with different colors, okay? Then therefore it's easy for me to go to them. I want to label them. So, a lot, I didn't make this up, because there's other people that also does this very thing. And as a matter of fact, I think I got this inspiration from another YouTuber that also had a box like this, but all of her boxes were white. And when I looked into this and I saw that they came in different colors, I wanted different colors, then therefore I can just go to different ones, okay? So now, like your brassicas, remember I was telling you guys? So then those are our greens and stuff. So see, so now let me open this up. And then this has our cabbage, our lettuces. Let's see, purple cabbage, and so these are just all kinds of seeds, okay? And so each one has like the different seeds, because with your seeds, you want them to be in a cool, dry space, and you also want them in color, something dark, really. But so instead of me putting them in white, little 4x6s. I wanted the color because then therefore, like, this is herbs, you know, and it's easy just for me to look at it and be like, oh, okay, this is all my bush beans. Auntie, what's bush beans? Well, bush beans are your green beans, your peas, your pole beans, and your shell beans. Okay. And so, and this is like that. Okay. And it has black-eyed peas. It has all kind in here. Let's open it up. Let's see what's up with it. You want to see? Come on, let's look. Okay. So Auntie got black-eyed peas. Auntie got soybeans. We got lima beans. I love me some good limas. Okay. So you could take that ham right after Thanksgiving and use that ham bone and make some bomb lima beans and some, you know what I'm saying, make some little cornbread to the side. It hits. I'm telling you. Trust me on that one. Okay, and so we got these particular type of lima beans, something different, right? We got pinto beans. Okay, then I got these ones here from Dollar Tree, and they were 3 for $1 something other. 3 for $1.50, so it's green beans. And what is this one? Is this green beans again? Okay, yep. French fillet green beans. And then what are these? What these talking about? Okay, let's see. These are oregano sugar pod peas. These are what? Tender green bean. Okay, so yeah, so you want to get something to put your seeds in, something that a quick and easy and a cute go-to. See, that was another thing too. I wanted it to be cute. So, oh, that's why I got some of these turned this way. So then therefore it'll fit in there better and be down. Okay, so yeah, so I wanted something that was not only going to be cute, but I wanted something that was going to be functionable. So you get whichever kind that work for you, but Auntie just pointing your compass. I'm just simply pointing your compass onto something really cute and to also get you into the position and into the mindset of planning. You know, when you plan something, you know, you end up having the odds of you having a better outcome is greater. Okay, so now what is this here? What is this? These are our melons, squash, zucchini, cucumbers. Now, see, another thing, too. I put what is together, you know, what is like of its class. I put those all together, okay? Like root veggies. All of these are things that are considered as root vegetables. People assume that tomatoes are vegetables, but they're also fruits. Then I got fruits and berries here. And then, you know, your rooted vegetables are like your potatoes and your squash and stuff like that. I mean, excuse me, look, it's your sweet potatoes and stuff like that. Okay, carrots too are roots. So what is this? Oh, beets. What else is in here? I'm working with one hand, guys. And then these are, what is this? Common chives. Let's see if I can open this a little bit more. Okay, then we got celery. What else we got, Auntie? We got carrots. We got celery. Swiss chard is actually considered as a root. And we got beets. So, you know, some packets, some of these have more than others. Because, like, when it comes down to my peppers, now look at how my peppers are set up. Okay, so this is all peppers. And see, because, see, the cold thing is what goes is the fact that you want to be, well, for me, I want to be able to not only, I don't want to be buying a lot of things, you know what I mean? Now, like my meats and stuff like that, okay, then I'll buy that. But all like my seasonings and stuff like that, I mean, what is a cold flex when you be like, you know, you make some like some lavender sweet tea, you make some lavender lemonade, you know what I'm saying? And you got the lemons from your garden, you got the lavender from your garden, You know what I mean? And what's so cold is to have like a cold beehive in the back. You know what I mean? I want one of those too. And then therefore I can, I have, raw honey and stuff like that, Okay, so these are sweet banana peppers seeds. So these are all kinds of different seeds in here. Anaheim pepper. What kind of pepper is this? Big Jim chili pepper. We got a roasted pepper over there. What else we got? We got an Anaheim pepper. So, let's see. Dragon's breath chili pepper. Ghost pepper. Jalapeno pepper. California Wonder Bell pepper, cherry pepper. And one thing about bell peppers, the longer they're on the vine, they begin to change color. From green, then to red, then orange, and then to yellow. Ghost pepper, and this is cayenne pepper. And these are more different little seeds and stuff. So yeah, I wanted you guys to see these things, and Auntie wanted to, get you in the mindset of planning your gardens and planning what you're going to be growing. And, so then therefore we can all see it through and we can help each other throughout this process. If there is something that I have missed, do so, leave it in the comments below. If you have something to add, also put that in the comments below. Okay, see, marigolds, you want those in your garden, and they amend your soil and all kind of stuff. It's so many good things that these things do. So, anyway, family, I love you guys. I love you guys for watching the video day in May, number 18. It's Monday evening. You guys have a good night. Love you. See you tomorrow. Bye. My babies. Promise me. I love this song. Oh my God, guys, I love this. Let me show you how it works. Okay, this is just a latch. And then this part is the handle. Whereas, you can just do how you want to with it. I absolutely love it. And it just keeps everything all together. You don't have to worry about nothing. Now, also, let me show you guys these books here. And this one here. So what it does is it shows you the native plants and stuff in your area. So I'm certain in your area you can get a book for your particular area, and it just, it makes things so much easier. And also with this one right here, this month to month, man, when I tell you it has so many good things that, it's like, wow, this is just so indispensable. And it just, what to do. Like in June, and it just goes into what you can plant in June, what your planting should be in June. So in June, let's see, it's saying beans, beets, carrots, chards, scallions. So yeah, this, when I tell you, oh my God, this is everything. So let's plan some stuff. Let's get it together. One thing I like about this book right here, not only does it give you, instruction on how to grow different herbs and stuff. See, my ultimate goal is to have an apothecary garden, and I want to, also heal myself from my lands and, make salves and stuff like that and oils for my kids, and I already do. I make different oils and stuff, but I just wanted to get more into the growing of it. And see, this book here, it lets you know what part of the herb is edible. It also goes into recipes for the different herbs, how to grow them, what they need, what they don't tolerate, just all kinds of stuff. And I got this from Five Below. That's where I got this from. So yeah, this is a definite, really, really good addition to your readings and to your beginnings.